What's up, guys? Jeebus Crisp here. I wanted to do a quick little video just to prove a point. I'm gonna have to go up the street here. I should do this in the daytime, honestly, but you know, I don't come over to Ironton very much, so there's no telling when I'll be back over here during the daytime. But the Ironton police love to pull people over for this thing they call 100 feet prior, right? This is where, you know, you're supposed to use your turn signal 100 feet before you turn. First of all, that's kind of a, I don't know, there's no indefinite way to determine, right, where exactly that 100-foot mark is. Unless, you know, and how do these cops know that you're not using it 100 feet prior? In certain cases, I mean, because, you know, it's not like they have these fucking RoboCop contact lenses that determine measurements with their eyeballs. So here's an instance where that would literally be impossible, okay? I'm turning off of Kemp Street onto 4th Street, okay? And then I'm going to be taking a right on what should be Kemp Street, but I think it is Pleasant. So it's considered another street, right? But there's not 100 feet between where I am and where I have to turn, right? See? So technically, if I turn here and then take this immediate right here, they could pull me over and say I didn't use my turn signal 100 feet prior. You know, and it's kind of like the obstruction charge, right? They call it the asshole charge, because they'll just write someone a ticket for obstruction and even arrest you in most cases, right? Just because they don't like something that you say, or because they get butthurt because you're talking while they're talking. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense, and I'd almost be willing to bet $100 that there's no laws that back these claims up most of the time, right? They arrested my fiance, Sarah Page. They arrested her for obstruction of official business on one instance because she would not give them my information. First of all, she's not legally required to give them any information, much less information that would incriminate her or her fiance. So, and then just about maybe a month or two later, we had a run-in with who is now the captain of the Ironton Police Department, Brandon Blankenship, you piece of shit. So his brother was forced to resign from Ironton Police Department, from what I've been told. Don't quote me on this because I'm not for sure, but I've been told by a very credible source that he was forced to resign from Ironton, and then he went to Chillicothe, where he was then fired. So, but yeah, Brandon pulled us over for a bogus reason. He said that the license plate was not visible, and then he said when he ran the license plate, it came back as a different colored car than what's on the registration. First off, if I want to go get my car painted tonight, I don't have to legally go to the BMV and have them change my registration. You get what I'm saying? Like, if, say, the sun wears the color down of my car to the point to where they would consider it a different color, like if it goes from brown to tan, right? I don't have to go and change my registration. So first off, that's bogus. So then he proceeds to escalate the situation after I've handed him my license, my insurance, and my registration. He has all three things in his hand, right? And he, like, looks for something bigger, something more, something that he can call backup and get us in cuffs and just fuck with us, basically, right? And this is what he does. Sarah was trying to explain something to him about the color of the car, and he tells her straight to shut up, right? Now, mind you, the moment he sees that I'm recording him, his demeanor, his attitude completely changes, right? So then she tries to apologize to him, right? Because obviously she can see that it aggravated him that she was speaking while he was basically demanding her silence. And then he tells her to shut up while she's trying to apologize. And she's being very nice, very cordial with this apology. She's not screaming. She's not being irate. And that's important because later when Captain Goo arrives, he tells Captain Goo that she was yelling and screaming over top of him. Like, dude, you know this whole thing's being recorded and you still lie on camera. Right? And it's because they get away with so much shit. No one ever challenges these guys. No one ever, tells them no. They're not used to hearing it. They're used to people being afraid of them, sucking up to them. Young women try to flirt with them to get out of a ticket or, whatever they have in store for you. It usually ends bad. It usually ends with you and your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever being arrested so that they can ultimately tow your vehicle. They'll find a reason to arrest your better half just so they can tow that vehicle and get that extra cash out of you. Right? But anyway, guys, I'm babbling, and I just wanted to prove that point. I've just had a lot on my chest lately with these clowns, and it's not over with. Blankenship, I don't know what's in store for your career as a police officer, but I hope to God your badge gets taken away. I don't think that you should be entitled to carry a gun, especially with any kind of authority backing you up. So yeah, just something to think about, guys. Watch yourselves in Ironton. Know that they do lie, and they will, if they don't like you and they see you, rest assured they will pull you over. They will find a reason, even if they have to lie, which 90% of the time they do. Especially Akers, you piece of fucking garbage. So, oh God, there's a dog in the middle of the highway. So anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. We're going to be doing some live streams really soon. Maybe do a live stream with Beth Wrist and go over some things. Be careful out there, guys.